Welcome everybody to the webinar. We've got some new people on. It's great to see y'all. And if you would now at this time, if you would type into the text chat your first name and the city and country that you represent, I would appreciate that. That way we can get an idea of who's on the call from all over the world. So if everybody will go ahead and do that for us. Zagreb, Croatia, Skopje, Macedonia, Dresden, Croatia. Okay, and we've got Pančevo, Serbia. And Monica, where are you at? Hey, Royal, if you would just welcome to the call. If you will just type in your city and country that you're listening from as you join into the call. Welcome to the call, Joan. And as I've asked everybody, please type into the text chat the city and country that you're listening from. Sinclairville, New York, north of me, USA. And I guess y'all been getting some serious snow up there. Monica, you are in the Jazz Town, USA, New Orleans. Welcome to the call. I know Royal's in there somewhere. He'll be typing in a second. Welcome, John. If you will, and if you already have not done so, please type into the text chat the city and country that you're listening from. And of course, Joan is listening in from Alberta, Canada. Welcome to our Canadian neighbors. And of course, Althea's on from Huntsville, Alabama, down there near Monica in New Orleans, I believe. You're welcome, Joan. So welcome all the new listeners, first-time listeners. Davidum, welcome to the call. Davidum and Charles Wade, welcome to the call. If y'all will just type in your city and country that you're listening from so everybody can get a great idea where you're located. Rockingham, North Carolina. He is a neighbor of mine about an hour away from me. Charles Wade's up north of us in Boston. Have y'all been able to dig out yet, Charles? A lot of snow up there in Boston. Woo! Welcome to the call. And Richard, another one of my neighbors, is on. Richard Morris is on from Indian Trail, North Carolina. Welcome to the call, Richard. Yes, indeed. So we got a few Carolinians on the call. That's a neat thing. Some new names on the call, which is great. Tell you what, y'all, I'm going to share a lot of information with you in a short period of time. And I'm going to hope that my lovely bride is somewhere in the other part of the house listening, because she left the TV on in there and it's pretty loud. I can hear it. What's kind of neat about this camera that I've got, it's on a pretty long cord, so I can kind of almost take you for a walk around the office. And of course, there's the family room right over there, which you can see. Well, let me turn it this way, and the TV set on the wall, and there's the foyer and the dining room over there, and the front door's over here. And of course, I'm right next to one of the windows. What happened was we built this house. Some, I think 6 or 7 years ago. 6 or 7 years ago. It's 3 stories. And our GDI business was in full swing worldwide with 250,000 distributors on our team, personal team. And we built this house 3 stories. Our office was in another part of the house. And over time, we've brought other family members into the house with us to help them out. Right now, our daughter and her husband and our granddaughter have moved in. They're in the bottom floor, which is where my mom and dad were before my dad passed away, and Mom moved upstairs with us, and now we've got my daughter and son-in-law and granddaughter living in the main floor, which is where our office was at one point too. And then let's see, Teresa's brother, our brother-in-law, whenever he got divorced, he moved in with us. So this house has been a blessing because of the network marketing industry. We were able to pay cash and have this house built. It's been a blessing to our family, but we've used it to help others as well. And that's kind of where we're going. Bobby and my mom are not here right now. Bobby went shopping with Mom to the grocery store. So usually she likes to come in here and say hi and get to meet everybody. So, but there'll be other calls that you'll be able to meet her with. Bobby is our 11-year-old that has Down syndrome. So she is our blessing. And one of the reasons why we continue to work and build the network marketing industry and teams within this industry. Well, over the last 38 years, I have watched companies come and go. I've watched distributors come and go. And this past fall, Teresa and I sat down and looked at what was missing from this industry. What's it going to take to help get a majority in the profit instead of a minority? Because it seems like no matter what takes off, it's always a handful of people that actually make the money at the expense of the majority. And so first off, we realized there was much needed training. You know, I was able to build and personally enroll a little over 9,900 people into GDI that I was the direct sponsor of over my 11 years in that company. And how did I do it? Well, I did it with a grouping of advertising tools. Some of those tools we're going to be putting on our Home-Based Business Network website and making them available to y'all for free. Others of the tools we are recreating. We used these 5, 6, 7 years ago, and that's when computer software and the internet was in its infancy, more or less. Okay. Well, now coding is stronger. There's more tricks that they can do with software and with things. So in return, Jeff, our webmaster and partner, is recreating these tools, these high-powered, laser-focused advertising tools that are going to be able to get your message out there to hundreds of thousands of people worldwide every day. So that's going to be part of a package that we're calling the Tsunami Builder Package. Now, the Home-Based Business Network was formed to create an open platform of training available to anybody and everybody, no matter what you're promoting. We're going to help you build that business. We're going to train 2, 3, 4 times a week, do open webinar trainings that are going to show you neat methods on how to get those messages out there, examples of the type of messages that you can put out there, ads that you can put out there that are going to attract the masses. Okay, ads that I've used where I've been able to personally enroll 50 people in a day. Okay, so we're going to bring those out. Those are going to be made available to everybody. We're also going to offer a package, an optional package. It'll have its own monthly cost. It's called the Tsunami Builder Package. That package is going to be stocked with either 3, 4, or 5 of our best tools, the ones that really normally you would pay hundreds a month to have access to. We're going to have those all in a package, and that package is going to be optional. We are currently in beta free launch until we launch the Home-Based Business Network. What does that mean? That means that we are building the team. We're at 1,000 members right now. Whenever we first kicked this off on the calendar, I had us scheduled to hit 1,000 team members by this coming up Sunday. So we're actually 2.5 days ahead of schedule on the numbers, and the numbers are starting to grow faster and faster. Now, what's unique is you can invite people. with your referral link, you can invite people to join this for free, and you will be their sponsor for life in the Home-Based Business Network. And in turn, if they opt to buy the Tsunami Builder Package, they will be able to participate, just like you will if you do, in the Tsunami Growth Pool, which is like a profit-sharing pool. But we here at the HBBN will be using a 2x10 by infinity company forced matrix to pay out bonuses for helping us to grow. Now, anybody that buys that package, now mind you, that package is going to have tools like the I can't think of what the names of them, but one of them used to be called the machine gun, which is going to be an auto sender where you'll be able to put your HTML ad into it with your links and send it out through 50, 60, 80, 100 different safe lists worldwide. And if you don't think safe lists are powerful, over 9,000 of the 9,900 people I personally enrolled into GDI came from my safe list advertising. So if people are saying safe lists aren't any good to you, or if you've never had good experience with it, there's always a reason for that. And I'm here to help you overcome that. So it's going to do 3 to 4 hours worth of work in under 2 minutes. That's right. I know I sit and do my send outs and it takes me 2, 3, 4 hours a day to do my send outs. But when the new machine gun, the new revamped machine gun is available in the Tsunami Builder Package, you're going to be able to do that much work in 2 minutes or less and get your messages in people's hands right then and there. Hundreds of thousands. So that's one of them. To get the credits for those, we're going to have a credit system that's going to be able to go into your Gmail account and open up those emails and go through those CAPTCHA codes and everything and gather the credits for you, so you're not sitting there another 2 or 3 or 4 hours a day gathering credits to do your send outs. We want you to spend time with your family while you're making money. We also have some custom built social media platform ads that we've got that you're going to be able to simply do a copy and paste, and they're going to show up like ads in your Facebook and Twitter and things like that. So we've got those type of tools also that are going to drive tremendous amounts of traffic. But here's the biggest thing. As part of the Tsunami Growth Bonus Pool, you're going to be earning income. And let me go ahead and pull that up for you because there's some new people on this call. Some of you have already heard this, but that's all right. It's great support to be on here and support everybody. Free to join the HBBN. We have an optional $49.95 a month Tsunami Builder Package. Whenever you purchase that, you're given one position in the overall matrix, and it's company forced. Now, why is company forced better than distributor forced? You might go on 20 different webinars today that are using matrices, and they might say company forced are the worst. Go distributor forced. I'm going to show you why they're doing that. Matter of fact, I'm going to move this camera over here. This is kind of unique, y'all. We have got what I like about this camera. Bear with me. I'm going to, give me just a second. I'm going off and coming back on, okay? Well, let me get my Zoom on here. Bear with me here. Y'all give me just a second, okay? I know there's a way to do this. I just don't know how. Okay, give me a second here, y'all. Don't go nowhere now. Please stay on here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to, I know there's a way to do it, so bear with me, y'all. This is kind of neat here if I can just figure it out real quick. Y'all, this is one of the beauties of I know there's a way here. Is this it? No, that's not it. Let's see if this is it. Nope, that's not it. I'm just trying to get it to where I can take my camera and zoom in over here. I know there's a way to do it. Nope, that ain't it. Huh. Does anybody know how to do that? There it is. That's what I was looking for. Boy, it took long enough for it to come up. Okay, here's what we're going to do. This is what I like about technology. I tell you what, I don't know why I just did that. I can actually pan and get in on things. Okay, y'all give me just a second here, okay? There we go. Let me well, I'm figuring this out, y'all. Let's see. Logitech. There it is. Cool. Okay, webcam options. Let's see. Advanced settings. Let's see if I can contrast. Color intensity, no. White balance. Where is the you know what all I'm trying to do? I'm trying to zoom it. Device info? Nope. There it is. Okay. Okay, y'all bear with me. Okay, I hope y'all can see the. Can y'all see that okay? Well, I don't know if I've got that up for y'all yet. See, I'm trying to find where you can focus. I know there's a focus. Can y'all see that okay? Well, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and go over it with y'all. I was hoping that it would be more focused, but it's not. So I apologize for that, y'all. Let's see here. Boom. Okay. It was good before, yeah. Well, can you see that okay? Can everybody see that okay? So? Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, let me do this. I'm going to kind of, Royal, it's a lot of focus for you. That's okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of touch on distributor forced and company forced, okay? Y'all be able to see me? Okay. Whenever you're in a distributor forced matrix, if you're right here, and here's your sponsor up here, and they're bringing in a couple of people, you might get one dropping down here or another, and then this person cross-line from you, you're not benefiting from them or their recruiting, okay? And they might get a few, but if that upline stops, your building stops if you're not bringing in people. The average distributor in network marketing recruits 1.8 people, so say 2 people, and that's it. That's the average between the people that put in hundreds or thousands and the people that never recruit anybody. So if there's no building going on, then there's no money being made. But in a company forced matrix, plus there's holes, as you can see, there's holes. In a company forced matrix, it fills from left to right, from left to right, from left to right. So you might be right here and you just put somebody in, but the next available position in the company matrix is over here. You're not benefiting in one sense, but in a second sense, in a third sense, you are benefiting, and I'll explain why. and then these people up top up here put people in, it fills in, and all of a sudden this person right here, Don, just signed somebody up, and this is the next available position. Don's guy fell underneath you. And then all of a sudden, Gary brought somebody in, Bill, and Bill fell underneath you. Then these two get filled, then these two, then these two, and then all of a sudden these get filled from all the recruiting going on. Whereas in a distributor force matrix, if they're recruiting over here like wildfire, it's just building them, and that's it. And in most cases, it's not building and filling all their holes in. Whereas as a team, we build. Plus, what we've done is put in a re-entry. Can y'all see me? Yeah. We put a re-entry feature in here called the wave crashers, which now what happens is if there's 10,000 people above you, whenever their memberships renew, they're going to get an additional, they're going to keep the position they're in right here. If it's not completely filled, they'll come back in the next available slots. So all of a sudden, those 5,000 could fill that level up. And then all of a sudden, start working on the next one. Plus, all the new signups start filling them up. So as a team, everybody benefits because this is like a profit sharing program, which has never been really done in this industry. Now, let me do this. I don't know why this thing's, oh, I know why it is. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. Okay. Nope, that didn't do it. Huh. I can't figure out how to make this thing pan back around. Okay, here I am. Let's see here. Let's see. Video? No. Okay, well, you can hear me anyways and see me. I just am going to appear bigger than what I am, okay? So here's what happens. We put together, this is like a profit sharing program. And what happens is, there it is. Took forever for that thing to come on back. There we go. Amen to that. Okay, here we go. So what we've done is we put a profit sharing program. We call it the Tsunami Gross Share Pool. And what happens is that's a 2x10 by infinity matrix. And the payout is kind of like this. Whenever your second level fills up, we're going to give you $15. And if you're not in Got Backup, there'll be a link that'll light up where you click that link, and that will be the sponsor's link above you that brought you into HBBN. It'll be his or her referral link for Got Backup. You click it, you join, you got a few dollars left over, and you're in Got Backup, and you've got a great service that in the event your computer goes down, guess what? You go and buy another computer, you go on the internet on your new computer, it re-enters your files that were on the old computer, your pictures, everything, legal documents, everything back on, and you're back in business again. I want to tell you something. We just had one of our distributors have that happen last week. And thank the Lord for Got Backup. It gives you unlimited backup. It's not it's not 500 gigs. It's not 1 terabyte. It's unlimited. That's better than the cloud backup. Microsoft Cloud, it's 10 times. They charge $20 per terabyte on backup, whereas this is unlimited. So, and it's got a referral program. You'll need to opt into that as well. That's I think that's like 17, 18 bucks a month, something like that. But hold your horses, we'll go over that. When your third level fills up, that's only 8 people, y'all, on that level. You'll be given another $15. You'll sign up to GDI. Now, mind you, if you're already in these programs, then you just keep all that money, okay? But if you're not in that program, you got to click the link of your sponsor. That'll magically show up and upgrade. We will give you that money on an e-wallet. If you've got the MasterCard with that e-wallet, you can use that for your sign up as well. Now, we're building multiple streams of income. This is what's exciting. And the growth pool is paying your entry in and is paying your monthly as well. And you'll see how and why. Now, if you're already in, you don't have to click. There won't be a link to show up because you'll put your username in your back office when we have that part of the back office finished. And you'll put it in there and no link will show up for that. You'll keep the cash. Now, what's unique, though, is if you don't click that link because you say, you know what, I don't want to get into GDI. I'm just going to keep that measly $15. Guess what? You stop then. You don't get to participate in the bonus pool. You can just keep utilizing those laser-focused custom tools all day long and build whatever it is you're building, okay? But if you pay the membership, there's some exciting things that are going to happen. We'll go to page 4. What happens now? The 4th level fills. There's nothing at that level. The 5th level fills, and you get $109 into your e-wallet. You'll take $99 of that, and you'll click the link, which will be a VIP membership. It'll be your sponsor's link, a VIP membership into Doobly, which allows you to go to their online mall with over 4,000 top name brand stores, from Target to Walmart to, my gosh, Lowe's, Home Depot, you name a store, it's there. And you get a $99 yearly membership, no monthly dues on that, yearly membership, and you get 6% up to 70% cash back on any purchases. Teresa and I used ours for Christmas. We got back $500 that we normally would not have gotten back for everything we bought for everybody for Christmas. So does it save you money? Lord, yes. Does it pay for itself? Lord, yes. But your sponsor that you just clicked his or her link and paid the $99 just made $45 if they're in the network marketing arm. If they didn't, they made $20. We'll get to that in a second. Now we'll go to page 5. And here's what happens. The 6th level fills. We give you 114. You go to the link on there for the club membership in Domain Cost Club, which is like GoDaddy on steroids. It's a $99 yearly membership. Your sponsor gets $25. Their sponsor up 6 more levels gets $5 per level in commission that just generated from your purchase. And who paid for it? Home-Based Business Network did. You get to keep a little cash, $15. At this point, you've almost paid for your Tsunami Builders package at this point, but you've got memberships into Got Backup, GDI, Doobly, and Domain Cost Club are 4 companies. Now, as the free members that you got to join underneath you in the Home-Based Business Network, as they start rolling up these and as their matrix scorecards start filling up and they start clicking those links, which are your links for those programs, you're going to start getting commissions and bonuses from Got Backup and Global Domains and Doobly and Domain Cost Club. So those incomes are going to be rolling in for you as well. Now, what that means in DCC and Domain Cost Club is this. You're going to be able to buy domain names at cost. Now, I own over 100. I'm over 170 domain names that I own. You hit the jackpot.com. You just hit the jackpot.com. I've got so many domain names, it's incredible, because I use these to attract people to the business. We'll talk more about that in some of our trainings. But I normally was paying for .coms anywhere from $12 to $22 a month at GoDaddy and Name Zero, which is now called Names Direct, and a few of the other companies out there. Now I'm getting them for $5, $6, $7 a year. Sure, you might be going, yeah, but you can go over here and get them for $3. You know you can't. You can get them for $1.99 or $2.99 or $3.99 at GoDaddy and other places. That's for the first year. Every year after that, look at what the price is. They jumped that baby up to $15, $20 a month, $17.99 a month. I'm getting them at net cost for every year. But more importantly, they're really not costing me anything because of all the commissions I make from Domain Cost Club. We'll talk about that now. Now, whenever the 7th level fills, you're going to get $223. You're going to take $40 of that and upgrade in GDI. You'll log into your own GDI members back office and you'll upgrade to the premium package. Now your upline gets more commission in GDI monthly, and their upline, and their upline. But you get to keep $183 because it's only 40 of the 223 that you're spending for that membership. We're going to have a few full-time people in the office verifying these membership upgrades. If you don't upgrade, you're thrown out. That's all there is to it. This is a bonus, and you're going to see just how big of a bonus it is. But we're building multiple streams of income for everybody. Now, when the 8th level fills, you're going to get $524. You're going to go back to your Domain Cost Club back office. You're going to contact the company either through email or through a phone number. You're going to tell them to upgrade your account to Charter, and that's only going to be, you've already paid $99 for the club membership, so they're going to credit that towards your $499. It's only going to cost you $400 of the $524 we give you. You're going to be able to keep $124. It says $25, but it's $124. But now you've got a lifetime membership to Domain Cost Club. No more fees ever. But your upline just made $200, and their upline made $20, and their upline made $20, and their upline made 26 levels above them. Okay? Now, on the 8th chart here, let me get this down. Whenever the 9th level fills, there's nothing there. When the 10th level fills, we're going to give you $3,000. You're going to click a link, which will be to the Doobly Network Marketing site, not the retail site, which is up here as a VIP membership, but it's a totally different site from your sponsor. And you're going to get a PPA membership, which comes with about $4,000 worth of goodies for you, okay? And memberships to give away and everything. And out of that $3,000, it's going to cost you $24.75. You're going to be left with $525. Now, that's a little over $800 you're keeping in cash out of the $4,000 we gave you. And you've got memberships in 4 of the hottest companies in the industry right now, long-term companies with great products. Doobly, just to touch on this, and we're going to move on, Doobly, whenever you hit their vice president and senior vice president level, they own a resort. They own a resort in the Grand Cayman Islands called the Doobly Golf and Beach Resort, which are some of the most beautiful homes that you've ever seen. But they've got hundreds and hundreds of acres down there. But whenever you hit vice president, they're going to deed a piece of property to you, give it to you for hitting the vice president's level and qualifying. And then whenever you hit senior vice president, they're going to build a house, a 4,500 square foot gorgeous house on that property, redo the deed, and give it back to you free and clear. It's not a timeshare. You own it. Now, I've already got 4, I think the 5th, I've got 5 friends now that have qualified for theirs in their first 5 months in Doobly. So, is it real? Yes, it's not a scam. This is a global company. They reward people that build. And I don't know about y'all, but I would love to have a 4,500 square foot home on property inside of a golf and beach resort in the Grand Caymans. Would y'all like that? Type into your text chat if your answer is a big yes, okay? That way at least I know y'all are listening. Yeah, okay. So that's it. That's your first Tsunami Matrix scorecard. Now, if your next month renewal for the Tsunami Builder Package comes due and you're not quite finished filling this up, you're on the ninth, it's on the 9th level, what's going to happen is you're going to get another Tsunami scorecard in your members back office and another entry into the bonus pool once you have your 2nd month renewal. When your 3rd month renewal, subscription renewal happens for the Tsunami Growth Bonus, for the Tsunami Builder Package, which is $49.95 a month. Whenever that 3rd one renews, you get a 3rd Tsunami scorecard and a 4th for the 4th month, 5th for the 5th. You get 12 a year for you. If you have your husband or wife in here with you under their own separate account, that's 24 of these a year. Scorecards filling up. Whenever the 2nd scorecard fills, you've gathered a total of $4,000 in cash plus all the bonus residual income you're getting from those 4 companies as your team grows because of the overall community effort of the Home-Based Business Network, the overall team effort to help everybody build a residual income. That's the power of the Home-Based Business Network and the company-forced matrix with the Wave Crasher technology reentry. So at this point, I know y'all roll. At this point, are there any questions at this point? We got a lot of new people on here. Are there any questions at this point that I can answer for you? Oh, listen up. My beautiful bride. Oh, I almost forgot this. She just reminded me. Also, anybody that upgrades and goes ahead and locks in their position and pays for the Tsunami Builder Package in your members back office between now and the 28th of February is going to get an additional tool that will go into beta when we launch. And it's a tool that we're going to offer probably in 2 or 3 months to the overall organization. It'll be included in with the payouts as well. That is another advertising tool that will sell for probably $10 or $15 a month because it is expensive. There's a similar one out there right now that is the cheapest I've seen is $19.95 a month. This one will be $5 or $10, $15 a month. It'll be less, but it'll be 10 times better also. Jeff is custom building these things for us. So when we launch, you're going to get your Tsunami tool package with an extra tool that people joining after the launch will not have access to unless they pay separate for it. So anybody that upgrades between now and February 28th is going to be guaranteed that tool in their package. You're going to see some changes to the members back office over the next few days, next 3, 4, 5 days. Jeff's going to have the Tsunami system page is going to be changed if it already hasn't. I don't know. I haven't been able to go to it. I've been in meetings all day. But that's getting ready to change where it's going to be more thorough in its explanations so you better understand it. Anything else I'm forgetting? Here's my, come over here, slave driver. Yes, over here. She's not feeling good today, by the way. Come here, please. Just say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Come on. Say hi to everybody. Come on. Here's Teresa, everybody. Say hi. We've got our matching Gap shirts on, sweat hoodies on today. So, okay, is the renewal date for each share based on once a month, or will it renew when it's filled, possibly giving more than 1 share a month? No, it can't. It's not going to be set up that way. It will be set up on a monthly basis. On a monthly basis. Ivanka says hi, Teresa. Hey. It'll be a monthly basis. Once. What's that? Oh, yeah. What happened was we had our meeting with Jeff yesterday in between our 2 webinars, and Teresa can't drink high-test coffee, otherwise coffee with high amounts of caffeine in it. Well, we met him at Starbucks. She drank the Pike's Place or whatever it's called, which is a ton of caffeine, and she gets bad migraines from high doses of caffeine. Well, she couldn't sleep all night long. Her head was pounding her, so that's why she's not really doing any of this. Okay. So anyways, any other questions? Great question there, Royal. I hope that better understands. But you can amplify your income by, of course, sponsoring a spouse underneath yourself, a company, an LLC, or a corporation underneath yourself, one of your children that's 16 or 18 years old or older. There's ways to magnify that, and of course, help magnify your residual income in those 4 companies also. So any other questions here? Well, we got Ross is on, Royal, Stefan is on, Robert, hey Richard, hey Profits Team, and Perk's on, Monica, Kresimir, John, Joan, Ivanka, Ed, welcome Ed, Charles is on, Bojan's on, Alice, and Althea is on. Richard asks, this goes on and on. It sure does, y'all. It keeps growing. If you stay in for 2 years and renew, you have 24 shares. And as they close out, it leaves a few less, but each share is worth up to $4,000 per share, plus all the residual income from the 4 companies and the bonuses. How does one with limited income get to started? You know, it's like anything else, y'all. Getting started, your first steps, of course. And I tell everybody to, if you're on limited income, put those pennies aside. Get yourself into this Tsunami Builder package before the end of this month, before the 28th. And that will, if we launch the first, middle, or end of March, that's when that starts. You won't have another one due. If we start in March, your next one won't be due until April. If we start the 1st of April, your next one won't be due until May. Here, Josh just texted. So, anyways, tell them that won't be good. We're too busy. Okay. So, anyways, that's kind of how that works. You just get yourself in somehow, some way, get yourself ready, and then as things kick off, it's going to be incredible, y'all. Totally incredible. Any other questions here? Great questions, y'all. God, did I do that good of a job? Or are y'all just typing long questions? Oh, here we go. Royal, I sent you a cashier check for the first month Tsunami Builder. Will I get a receipt? As far as receipts go, we don't have receipts or anything like that. I can send you, if you want to just shoot me an email. You might have already sent one. Did you get it? I'll send back an email just saying, yes, we are in receipt of your da-da-da-da-da. We can do that for you. Say what? Yeah, and that locked in your position. Can we get a copy of that presentation? Yeah, you know what, Richard, you're going to, as far as which one are you talking about? Because it's in your back office, pretty much so. You're going to see it when we install it. Everything I just went over with you is going to be installed in your members' back office. Oh, the one on the screen right there? Yeah, I can shoot. Yeah, that's in your back office too, by the way. That's in the Tsunami system, that green flashing link that's back there. If you click on that, that chart is in there, but you're going to see that page change. It's going to be more detailed, self-explanatory. You're going to love it. You're going to be able to print it off and utilize it. So I hope that answered your question. No. You're going to have access to it. Now this is a file right here that I've got, a PowerPoint file. If you want that, shoot me an email. You say, Tim, please send me the PowerPoint file, and I'll attach it and send it over to you. Okay. But everybody, the back in your members' back office, the Tsunami system page is getting ready to be updated, and it's got this on it and explanations of the builder package and everything. You're going to love it. Any other questions? Ed, what country are you from? I don't recognize. It's the yellow, blue, and red flag, I believe. Let me see here. Maybe I can figure this one out. Oh, that's Columbia. You're south of us. Welcome to the call, Medellin, I believe. Welcome to the call. Okay. Any other questions before we call this one done? And we'll have another one at 8 o'clock in about 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're going to have another one. We'll go over more of the same thing. These calls are growing, y'all. I told you they would, and especially when we start emailing out to everybody that's already joined. We're at 1,000 members now, y'all. This is exciting. We're ahead of schedule. Get ready. You got till the 28th to get your monies in. Either pay with PayPal. The PayPal link is in your back office, or you can, if you're in the U.S., you can send us a cashier's check or a postal money order, so we can go from there. Is Brian B on this? Is Brian B in on this also? Yes, he is. He and Tissa both are. Yes, sir. We're going to build multiple streams of income. These companies are the 4 we're starting with, and then as we grow, if we come across a great skincare product, we'll be bringing that on. A good weight loss product that's got a good company behind it, we'll bring that on. Products that we can truly use that meet the needs of the majority, okay? With great, not good pay plans, great pay plans that are fair all the way down. So that's pretty much it. Okay. Thanks. That's great. Good question, Charles. Yes, he is. He is, and so is Tissa, and a few other people are involved as well. Any other questions? Any other questions? Are y'all typing them? If you got a question and you're typing, you might just want to hit Y for yes, and that way I'll make sure I don't close the call out on you. But if you don't have a question, then and you know what's kind of good is if you do get questions during the week, thank you, Ivanka, we appreciate it. If you do get questions during the week or the day of the call, maybe write them, type them down on a Microsoft Word document and save it, and then whenever we break to these Q&A sessions, copy and paste one in. That way you won't have to type it, hit enter, I'll answer that one, paste your next one in, because I want every one of you to make sure you fully understand this. The simplicity of what we've created is drive traffic to your myhbbn.com / whatever your HBBN username is. Drive traffic to that link. Let the system do the selling. Yes, Joan, same to you. Take care, everybody. We'll see you at 8 o'clock in 2 hours and 15 minutes. We'll be back on with the last webinar of the week. Thanks, Profits team, and Joan and everybody. Ed, Ivanka, John, Kresimir, Monica, Perk, Profits team, Richard, Robert, Ross, Royal, Stefan, Althea, Alice, Boyd, Bojan, and Charles. Thanks for being on. We'll see y'all at 8 o'clock. Take care. Good night. God bless.